So you were 19 when you finally decided my resentment toward this guy is not having any effect on his life whatsoever. He's just
Right.
carrying on like he has no idea I have resentments toward him.
Right. Zero. And it's funny because, it's actually very true story. Like, totally, I know the guy, know the name. And it's like, there are moments where people would say that person's name, just his name, and I would feel a sickness inside.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and what's made it worse is Facebook, right? Like, you go on
Oh,
Facebook,
Facebook has really
and,
enhanced that.
yeah, and you can see how great these people are doing.
Well, and they admit,
As
a
fake
lot
as
of
it
them
is,
admit that they really work hard to make themselves look good because they think that's what they're supposed to do because they resent other people looking good. So
yeah,
they've got to make themselves look good.
yeah, but still, you still see on Facebook, they're looking good, they're doing great. What the heck?
Do you have people come to you talk about how depressed they get at looking at how well other
Oh,
people
yeah.
are doing on Facebook? Right.
Yeah, that or Instagram. That's the big one. At least in my generation, it's like people get on there and they're just like, they get on there to feel better, and then they come off and they feel terrible. It's like alcohol.
Mm-hmm. So why are they feeling better when they're on there? And elaborate on that a little bit. So
I think there's a lot of times there's when you see a picture, just like an EMDR, we're looking at images inside of the head or whatever in the body, whatever's showing up. But when you're on Instagram or Facebook, especially if you're looking at a picture, you're able to connect, and you're able to see something you might like, see something, the brain's going through this process where it's just like getting all of these dopamine hits,
okay.
and it's just enjoying what it's seeing, like, or maybe it's stimulating in a way that's like, oh, that's one of my dreams, is to be able to do that, or wow, that looks so much fun, and um, and that in itself isn't unhealthy. But then when you come off of that Instagram, when you shut the app off, you start to come to a realization, oh, I'm not doing that today. I'm actually going to go to work. I don't enjoy my work. Oh, now I've got to go do this task. Your brain is like almost tricked into believing this is your life. And then you come back to reality.
Oh, okay.
I get that a lot, where it's just like, or envious. Sometimes that shows up.
That's what I get a lot is the envy of everybody seems to be doing so well
And
on
I'm not.
Facebook, and I'm not. And
Or the opposite. I have a client whose most of her income comes from Instagram.
okay.
Um, and it's a great Instagram page. It's hard work goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
Very creative. A lot. Let's just put it. It's like modeling, right? But the client has to explain to people that it's fake, right? Like, that's like, their life isn't that 100% of the time. It's actually that maybe 10% of the time when the photo is snapped.
Right.
And so I have to work with individuals that actually live that type of lifestyle as well. So it's both directions.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So and one of the things, of course, that pretty much explains what you were talking about when you mentioned about mixing your own poison and taking a big drink of it and turning over your power to other people, because it's basically not changing or altering their lifestyle or what they're doing at all for you to be having this um, knot in your stomach or pain in your heart or lump in your throat, whatever you're feeling in your body and in your whole
Mhm.
being, of being resentful toward that person.